Hey guys, hope you're having a fantastic week. It's Ethan Bailey here and welcome back to the YouTube video. Now in this video, I'm going to briefly explain how we maintain long-term growth for all of our skincare clients, how we can take them on in January 2023 and scale them month on month profitably all the way till January 2024 and then 2025 and obviously onwards. Now, if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section and I shall answer them for you. And I'd really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. Without further ado, let's just get into the video. So how we maintain long-term growth for our skincare clients. Now, this is a screenshot right here for one of our Shopify analytics pages for one of our skincare clients. And as you can see here, in February 2023 to February 2024, there's a huge increase in sales. Now, yes, all you haters out there, you're going to see here there is a little bit of a dip here. And that's just because the website closed down for a rebrand around end of Q4 last year, just to kind of they get a lot of traffic and they had to kind of make things work a little bit better for volume. And that's basically why. And they had a little bit of a logo rebrand as well. So that's why it dips there. But overall, and then even after you can see it shot up anyway. But overall, you can see the growth is pretty steady in terms of where they were to where they are now. And this is just within a 12-month window of working with us. Because every brand we work with, we're not looking at where we can take them in a month. We're looking at, okay, if they say it was a 12 months, where can we take them? Where can we take them 24, 36, 48, onwards? So there's a few things on how we actually achieve these results. And the first one is metrics. We know metrics inside out and we track them on the Google Sheet KPI tracker. So we know their AOV, website conversion rate, customer purchase frequency, lifetime value. We know everything. And this is important for long-term growth because if you know what you can acquire a customer for and still be profitable / break even, you can basically scale a lot more effectively because you know that X amount of your customers will keep coming back and you'll know X% of your customers over a 12-month period will spend Y with you. So if you know your numbers, scaling is so much easier. So take it into consideration here. So this is just an example. So AOV $100, GPM skincare space is relatively high. You see 70%. So the COGS are $30, shipping is $5. Now the BTCAC is our break-even target customer acquisition cost, which is $65. Now that just means if we acquire a customer for $65, it means you broke even and we'll profit on the next purchase. The TCAC is our target customer acquisition cost. Now, that's based off what we can achieve for our clients right now in the skincare space across ad accounts and what we estimate in the market they are in, which is about $25 on average. Now, the PPO is profit per order. So if we acquire their customer for our TCAC, they're going to make $40 per order. So you've got your AOV, take away your COGS, take away your shipping, take away your TCAC, and you're left with your PPO, your purchase per order, which is $40. Now, the customer retention rate here is 40%. 12M LTV is 12 month lifetime value, which is $500. And the CPF is the customer purchase frequency. So that's basically how many times they purchase or how long they kind of, stay for. And they tend to purchase around 6 times, six times a year, basically. And that could be once every 6 months or once every 2 months or, etc. So we know the numbers inside out for every brand we work with. So we know if we run an ad and it acquires customer for $60, yes, the CAC's high, but it doesn't matter because we're still going to make profit on the next order when they come back because we know the LTV is $500. So the second one is we're always asking questions. Now, media buying isn't hard. Okay, everyone can do that. A few YouTube videos, maybe a week to a month. Everyone can learn that. Now, marketing and being a growth partner is completely different. Now, we don't stop at the ad account. We also okay, so how can we increase the conversion rate? How can we increase the AOV? How can we increase the customer purchase frequency? How can we increase the GPM, the gross profit margin? How can we decrease COGS? How can we decrease shipping costs? How can we run ads on other platforms? Who can we target next? We're always looking at different ways to actually make them more money. Because think of it like this: if you just run ads, say over a 12-month period, and you're an average Facebook marketer, over a 12-month period, how much can you actually make them if you only do the media buying bit and that's all you do? You're not going to be able to make them a lot of money. Whereas if you start looking at, okay, well, if their conversion rate is now 1%, let's work on that. In 3 months, we get it to 2%. AOV in 3 months, we get that up by 70%. We can decrease the COGS if we increase volume and we use this manufacturer, that type of thing. We can decrease shipping costs if we offer this shipping time instead of this. If we're doing 100K a month on Facebook, let's duplicate that. Let's work up to making 100K on TikTok as well. So that's 200K per month. Let's try and do that on Google Ads. That's 300K per month. Who can we target next? Okay, we've targeted females with sensitive skin, age 30 plus. Let's target females 25 to 35 who experience acne, stubborn acne, that type of thing. So we're always asking questions on how we can actually improve other areas of the business, not just our ads, because we know that if we increase other areas, our ads are going to perform better, we're going to get a better ROAS and make our clients more money. So we're always asking these questions every single day. And then the other one is ad testing structure, or just ad account structure in general. So most brands we work with, we only have 1 to 2 campaigns running: prospecting and retargeting. Retargeting only usually works in about 50% of ad accounts, I've noticed now. It used to work very well across all, but it depends on the data size and depends on a lot of factors for it to work on every single one. So 50% of the time we use it, 50% of the time we don't. But what we use 100% of the time is our prospecting ad account structure. It's literally what you're seeing right now. So we'll run 1 DCT and we'll have 3 videos in that. Those 3 videos will all have the same body copy. We'll all just have different hooks. Now, the reason we don't just test 3 fresh ideas is because we need to keep some sort of element stable, some variant the same. And we've run a lot of ads for skincare brands, so we kind of know what works and what doesn't. So we just kind of implement that. Now, what we found out when your skincare brand ads is there's kind of 2 or 3 things that kind of matter. Now, your mechanism on how the product kind of works and gets the desired results of the consumer. And the second one is just hooks. They're the 2 things that basically drive the results when it comes to skincare brand ads. Because, if you say one of your hooks is how I cleared my stubborn acne in 7 days, that's going to attract one customer, and how I evaporated fine lines in 2 weeks, that's going to acquire a completely different customer. So that's why we test hook first, just to find out who we're actually going to go after and which type of consumer buys most of the products, and then helps us scale that way. Now, copy, very simple. With the UGC video 1, 2, 3, it'll be body copy will be the same, but UGC video 1 will be body copy plus hook A, and then UGC video 2 with body copy plus hook B, and then UGC video 3 will be body copy plus hook C. And that's basically it. Now, copy 1 and 2, very, very simple. The headline 1 and 2 is linked to copy 1 and 2. So that's basically headline 1 is basically a summary of copy 1. Headline 2 is basically a summary of copy 2. So it's very, very simple. Then copy 1 and copy 2 are basically the body copy here, but said in 2 different ways. That's basically it. And that's basically it. So 1 DCT will be 3 videos, 2 copy, and 2 headline. And then we'll run that, probably spend about $60 to $100. And then that is kind of 1 test complete. And then we review the data and then assess from there. Another one is scaling strategy, because like I said, we grow long term. Now, I've seen people run ads for brands, and yes, they can make scale a brand to 50K a month from 10K a month in 3 months. But they very, very do. Well, they struggle to maintain that basically. So they'll get to 50K a month in like a 3-month window, and then they'll either struggle to maintain that and maybe drop to 30K a month, or they'll stick at 50K a month for the next 1 or 2 years and not go any higher because they get complacent. Whereas what we do is we scale slowly. So the foundations we build are very strong. It's how you build a house. You don't want to build a house on sand. You want to build a house on something that is solid and can support your home, like concrete, things like that. So yeah, that's our scaling strategy. Review the day over the past 3 days, and then if our CAC is less than our TCPA, we then just increase budget. If not, just decrease budget. It's very, very simple. We're not doubling ad spend. We're not tripling. We're not adding 1,000 a day, that type of thing. We're doing this slowly because we're trying to produce a money printing machine for the brand, and we put $1 in and get $3 to $4 out. We don't want to be doubling things. It's not going to be beneficial to the brand whatsoever. And that's basically it. The very, very 4 things to maintain growth like this: metrics, always asking questions, ad testing structure, and scaling strategy. You'll be surprised how many marketers don't know what a CAC is and don't know what their CAC is. And they're running ads. Yes, you're getting a 3x ROAS, but that doesn't mean you're profitable. What is your CAC is what makes sure essentially you're profitable. You could be getting a 3x ROAS and going, oh yeah, we're making them loads of money, but by the time you take out your commission or your retainer, the COGS, the shipping, any other fees, etc., they're actually losing money. But you think they're not because you don't know what the CACs are, because you're just going entirely off ROAS. Yes, ROAS is good, but you want to also look at what the CAC is as well. But yeah, that is basically it. Metrics, always ask questions, ad testing structure, and scaling strategy. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. That's how we maintain growth like this, 12-month growth for all the clients in the skincare space that we were with. Now, any questions, drop them in the comment section below. I'd really appreciate it if you'd hit the subscribe button. If you want me to run your ads, look in the description below where it says have Ethan Bailey run my Facebook ads. Click the link there, schedule a very quick 10-15 minute chat with me, and then we'll assess if you're a good fit to work with us. And that's everything. Without further ado, hope you enjoy your week, and I'll see you next time.